this is a lot of fun, and you know, this is the last year I can ever do something like this. You know, a college summer league where we get a lot of fans and play against this competition, and I just have a lot of great stories from last year. You know, you make a lot of good relationships with the team, and it's a lot of fun. You know, Varsho makes it a lot of fun, and I wanted to come back because it's fun baseball. So
you had a good overall experience.
Oh, absolutely, I loved it. I mean, they feed us awesome. You know, we'd go bowling. That's about as much as we can do. But I mean, it's just a lot of fun. Yeah. The whole atmosphere is really cool. I would just say he's chill. I'd say he's chill. He'll sit at the end of the dugout. He won't move the whole game. He may not even have a facial expression, but he'll just sit there like nothing, like he's not even paying attention. But he's really relaxed. But you just stare at his eyes, and you know if you're doing well or if you need to work. So I think I like it, and yeah, he's the complete opposite of my spring coach. My spring coach is pretty intense and in your face, whereas Varsho's laid back and just do whatever. But it works.
MLB Network. 1-1 pitch to Leonard. Swing and a high drive to deep left field. Backing up the left fielder. Smith over his head, and it's gone! Andy Leonard scrapes the back of the fence in the left field. His second home run of the season. His fourth in his Express career. And Eau Claire has tied the game at 1.
Someone else asked me that, and see, I've never had a dog, so I don't know a lot of different dog types.
Had a dog?
My dad doesn't like them, my mom doesn't like them, and we've never had always out of the house. So they'd be in the cage, so there's no point in just locking up a dog. But
yeah, for sure.
The one that did come to mind is a bulldog, because the bulldog it sits there, and it's not active. It just sits there and stares at you, and you know if it's mad at you or not. So that's kind of what I picture at the end of the dugout. It's a bulldog sitting there. Vic Cable in a heartbeat. No doubt about it.
You dive in the line of fire for
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't? I feel like everyone on our team would.
Yeah.
Once I'm dead, the next person would take the next one for him, so. See, I'd probably be the guy that just talks to everyone to camera, but never actually gets involved in any of the conflicts, you know? I don't want to be that guy that starts the fights because there's, the crazy drunks. Yeah. So, yeah, I'd probably be the guy that just goes to the camera after all the fights and just badmouths everyone.
Yeah, you'd be in the confessional.
I'd be that guy, yeah.
Stir up the pot.
I would say, to be an all-star in the major leagues, I'd probably sell my soul. I'm not going to lie.
Damn. You don't want any incentives either? Maybe a nice car with it? Or
I feel like if you're an all-star in the major leagues, you get that stuff. I feel like it comes with, right? There's also a mansion and a personal chef, all that.
Here's the 3-1 pitch from the right-hander. Fastball swinging a drive down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder, Bruno. It's over his head, and it's going to one-hop the wall. Leonard rounds first. He'll jog into second with a leadoff stand-up double. So Leonard delivers the double.
What do you mean, why? You gotta be a Packers fan, right?
I know, but
oh, man. Yeah, no, I love the Bears. You know, that's just my team. That's my football team. Every Sunday you get up and you watch the Bears. This is how it's always been. And you know, we had a rough year with Jay Cutler. He's just getting back into it. So next year should be a good year for us.
With his diabetes.
Yes, with his diabetes, but you know he checks it after every quarter to make sure he's fine. So that's fun. We went to North Avenue Beach and we saw Jay Cutler and Greg Olson just with the towel around their necks, just walking to the beach. We're like, oh hey, we didn't get to talk to them because there was an entourage around them, but you know it's kind of cool. You live in the city and you just see all these guys walking around.
Like they're normal people.
Yeah, you know, they're not making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
That's easy. It's Mike Ditka all the way.
I was hoping you guys say that.
Must have really his name, Mike Ditka. Then we have an argument. Right after I graduated from high school, my brother was working for Edie's, and you'd go around in a truck and you go to different stores and you just stock ice cream. But this was my senior year summer going to college, where I just want to have my friends for everyone left.
Yeah.
And I have to wake up at 4 a.m. every day, work for about 10 to 12 hours, and then, you know, try and go out after that. And just, it was like a constant cycle. And eventually I just started locking my doors. So my brother worked with me, and he just couldn't open the door to wake me up to go to work. So I just stopped going. And I think I did that for about 2 weeks. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you had enough of stock.
I can't wake up at 4 a.m. It's just, it's not for me.
That just ruined that. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do the same thing probably.
Yeah. I mean, my parents didn't like that too much, but I had to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure they.
Well, yesterday I'm annoyed when people just go through my bags for no reason. Like we had a rain delay yesterday, and I'm not gonna say his name, but he's just looking at my bag, and I'm just like, can you just not do that? And I just like zipped it up, put it in my locker, and just made sure nobody touched it. So kind of picky about how like my baseball stuff is, stuff like that. But
you like to know everything.
Little bunny hop and makes the catch for the out. So there's one away. Jebor stays at first, and Jeff Donovan comes up. Yeah, you heard Justin Harlings talk about it too.
by a day, I'm the second oldest by a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's the oldest then?
Drew Hightopp's birthday is November 13th. Mine's the 14th. So he's maybe not even a day, maybe a couple hours. We haven't gone that far yet. So.
You haven't traced it back that far. So they call you the Graybeard?
See, I don't look like I'm 22 though. I look like I could be 18 still. So it hasn't come up yet. But when it does come up, I feel really old.
Really?
Because everyone else is like freshmen, sophomores.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna turn 19. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be 23 this coming year, and you're just like, oh god.
You can't really sense that, or?
There's not really. I feel like maybe a couple movies here and there. Like, there's some people that haven't seen Shawshank Redemption. We watched that on the bus, and I was like, you've never seen that movie?
It's terrible.
It's like it's a great movie. Yeah. So just little things here and there, but nothing too extreme just yet. At least they were born in like what 99, 92.
Yeah.
I was born in like 87, so. That's kind of weird to think about, but I don't know. I try and live like I'm a 19-year-old still. So. Nothing. Well, I do a lot of little things here and there before every pitch. I do some specific things with my hands. I don't know why, but I've always gotten accustomed to doing them, and I feel like if I don't do it, I'm gonna make an error. So. I have to do stuff like that, and I always put my clothes on the same way every time, and I always have to wear sunglasses during the day. I don't know if that's more of a superstition as it is more I have terrible eyes.
Really?
Where I just can't, if the sun's out at all, I can't see anything for whatever reason. Like I don't have glasses, but I just can't see with the sun, so. Huh. So it'll be a cloudy day, and everyone's making fun of me because I have my sunglasses on, but the fact is I just can't see anything, so really? I'm wearing them because I can't see.
You should make them all feel bad and be like, yeah, I can't actually see.
I'm going to be blind in a couple of years, guys, so just kidding.
7. Infield tight on Andy Leonard. Alaniak delivers. Leonard swings, line drive down the left field line. That's a fair ball into the corner. Andy Leonard will jog on into second base. It's an RBI double by Andy Leonard. It's now 8-5 Eau Claire, and Andy Leonard is now on it.
Could I handle Scott Montesano in a fight?
Yeah.
I like to think I could. Why? Does he want to fight me?
Well, the only one he really thinks he can take Nolan. He thinks he can take Nolan.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I don't think he can take Nolan. See, Nolan would be one of the last people I want to fight because he's kind of crazy.
He's the scrappiest. So.
He's scrappy, but like he's got an anger issue.
Oh.
Like you'd have to really like do something bad to me to like make me want to fight you. Especially like Scott Montesano of all people. Like, does Scott really think he can like fight somebody? Because I
think he has it in his head that he could.
Because I don't. Like, we've seen him take BP and it's bad.
He's with his shirt off?
No, we made him put it back on. But like, Varsho one day is like, hey Scott, make sure you don't swing. We don't want anyone to think you're not an athlete. So just.
Keep up the facade.
Yeah. But no, I hope he. No, I've never been in a fight in my life. I like to think I could hold my own if I ever was forced to. It's gotta be the no-hitter because at that point in the season we were kind of struggling too, and like at that point you don't care, like everyone's struggling, having trouble hitting, but at that game you really didn't care about anything. You just wanted to like get that out for a tie, and that's really special. You know, that's the first one I've ever been a part of in my life, and I've been playing for a while. And you kind of learn a lot about yourself. So I mean, that was probably the most fun I've had at the ballpark, is just being a part of that. I may have had a hit that day, may not, but it didn't matter. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.